I knew that for a number of years we were on the short list of the Nobel Committee. We didn't actually make it to the very, very final short list a couple of times, but we knew that the committee was thinking about this kind of award. So not really a surprise, but we were all extremely happy, and I think any European would be happy. Secondly, proud, let's say, because I've been working for this project for more than 30 years now, 31 very soon, and you know, I think that my children more or less understand a little bit better what I've been doing in the last 30 years, or for their lives in the last 20-something. But also, let me say very clearly, and listening to Justin's family history, very humbled. I mean, so many people died and suffered in order for us three to be here today discussing whether or not the Union deserves a Nobel Prize, that we cannot feel anything else but being humbled by you know, all these efforts. And that's the feeling I have. Maybe the strongest one I have today is that one, is to look back and see how many people fought, died, suffered for this to be today's reality in Europe. And I think that's much more important than the cynicism around do they deserve or not the prize now, 20 years ago, 20 years later. I mean, that's all basically not very important. What is important is that Europe is at peace, Europe is in democracy, 500 million people live in democracy today, respect for human rights, individual freedoms. You know, the thought of war between France and Germany is, you know, something my children cannot simply understand. And we have the highest standards of living in the world. Gosh, if this is not something, if this does not deserve recognition, which is how we interpret the Nobel Prize, I don't know what does. So what does it mean for us in a more or less personal and more analytical way? I think it's a recognition of what we've done in the past. It's an inspiration for the future, but it's also a wake-up call for the present.